Here we go. Episode 14. Is this 14?
Fuck. I don't know.
Episode 14 of the Cole and Austin podcast. Here we go. My name's Cole Strasburg.
Austin.
And let's get this rolling. I know the first thing you guys are probably thinking is, why in the hell is that kid wearing a neon hat? Well, you know what? It doesn't match any of the rest of the outfit I'm wearing, but I just found it in Austin's closet, and I was like, damn, that's a dope-ass Mariners hat, so bitch is mine now.
It's all yours,
cool.
dude.
I know. I needed to get a new Mariners hat. This one was getting kind of nasty and old.
Looks like some fucking shit our great-grandfathers wore.
Yeah, no shit. So I'm glad you got me this new one here. I dig it.
That was free at
Free 99.
free 99 at the Mariners ball game.
Oh, were you one of the first 6,900 people to get in there and get a free hat?
Yep.
Nice.
I don't think it was 6,900.
I don't know.
No, we went to another one last night for the fireworks.
How'd that go?
Came back in the ninth.
I was saying they did good last night.
Dude, we fucking had a one-run lead, right? And then Ty France goes to throw this beam of a ball to Jake Bowers at first.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, just toss it to him, because we would have had 2 outs then. It was like top of the 8th, and we would have had 2 outs and shit. And
man, did he overthrow?
And then we would have had the 3rd out after that, but no, he fucking threw it right into the ground, and then it like bounced into the.
Oh,
yeah.
no. So it was just off the mark. And
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what are you doing? My buddy's over next to me. He's like, nice one, Ty France. You suck.
Oh, I thought you were going to be like, and then I looked at him and said, no, you fucking idiot. Have you never watched baseball?
No. Well, it was a bad throw, though. It was a good comeback. Came back in the 9th, though.
Yeah, either way
Had
we
some
won.
fireworks afterwards.
Didn't Fraley hit the
Walk-off, yeah, and he got the first home run in the game.
That
cool.
dude's having a banger of a year.
I love his beard.
Dude, that guy, I like
He's
that
a
guy.
fucking mammoth of a beard.
What was it, like a month and a half or something? A month and a half ago, I was watching a game. It was, I think we were losing in the 9th, and he made the game-saving catch, and we ended up scoring the run going into or whatever, or we were tied. That's right. He made the game-saving catch because they would have then taken the lead. We go into extra innings, and then I think he ended up hitting the home run, and we won the game.
Yeah,
it was the coolest shit.
He had a damn good game last night.
Good. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Well, you know what day it is today? July 3rd. You know what that means?
Fucking everything's open.
Yeah, I was going to say, it has nothing to do with 4th of July. It means 3 days ago, Washington State said, fuck it, we're opening shit back up again. And you know what? I tell you what, being a bartender, it's really nice because I'm obviously going to be making more money again here and having people like actually sit at the bar. For a year and a half, I've had to pour a drink, and if someone's sitting at the table right in front of me, close to the bar, close enough to where I could go, here's your drink, I've had to pour it and go, hold on, let me have someone run that to you. Turn around, set it behind me, have someone else pick it up, walk it all the way around the front of the bar, and then take it to them. Yeah, that's been a pain in the ass, I tell you what.
And it's just right there. It's just
and it's literally, now I can just pour their beer and go, here you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy your beer.
Wow.
That was one of the things I said to one of my customers or one of my guests yesterday. It was just kind of like, it was a dude and a lady, poured him his beer. She was like, yeah, I'll get this mixed drink. So I was like, cool, I'll go make that real quick. And then, so I made it and I came back and I was like, you know, I didn't think of it until just now. I'm like pouring this drink for you, but it's really nice and satisfying to have that feeling of like working on this drink, like knowing that I put some time and effort into this and being able to just walk up and pour it and hand it to you. Because it's like, that's a good feeling. It feels nice to be able to just like throw it together. Oh, damn, they look like they like to drink. Let me give a little extra splash in there for them. Like, you can feel people out kind of when you're serving them. And to be able to do that and then just walk up and pour it for them is really nice instead of like, make this drink, know you put a lot of time and effort into it, and then watch someone else pick it up and walk away and be like, yep, they're going to serve the people that I just made that drink for, instead of you being able to just be like, yeah, look at this. I did this. I threw some extra this in there for you. Like,
do the waitresses get the tip?
So at my restaurant, it's a little different than normal. My restaurant is not normal in the way that it's like, this is my table. Nobody else touches my table. I work with them. My restaurant is very much like every table is everybody's table and everybody helps everybody. If you have nothing to do and someone else has a drink to run to their table, you run it to their table. You don't just stand there and go, I'm going to wait until Joe Schmo comes back around.
So
but
you get like a certain percentage of tips?
So that being said, each person has their like technically their section of their tables and they get the whole tip from that. It's just that like everybody's always helping everyone. So while it is kind of old school in the fact that like each person has their own tables that they're getting tipped from, they're just like being helped and also helping at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. It's like the whole there is no I in team thing. We really grind that into our employees here because it's for a good reason too, because like if you have nothing to do and you see there's something to be done, you do it. But then if someone else has something to do that might help you and you're busy, but they have nothing to do, they do it for you. So it kind of comes full circle in every which way. So
you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Exactly. So each person does make their own tips from their own table, but they're always helping out every other table at the same time.
Yeah.
You just kind of keep in mind, like, okay, I've scratched this person's back 10 times and they haven't helped out me or anybody else working tonight.
Yeah.
Like everybody's been helping this one person. Okay, maybe I'll just run my drinks and this other person's drinks. And, there's just not enough room on my tray. I just
that's
can't
how
carry
shit
it.
gets started.
Well,
it's like my place though too.
That's the thing is I try not to do that. I try really hard not to do that. And most of us at my restaurant are really good about that. Like we all recognize that one person is a slack ass and they're not doing anything, but for the most part, we all help them anyways until it gets to that point where it's just like, okay, I've literally see you like ring in a drink and then walk by where you're supposed to make it and pick it up. Go stand in the corner, pull your phone out, like start texting on your phone and like eating some chips or something you got in the corner as you're watching someone else make your drinks and then run them. And then you go, oh, thanks for doing that for me. That shit don't fucking fly here. All right, buddy. No, that's when everyone starts to go, okay, looks like your drink ticket's going to sit here for 5, 6, 7 minutes. Like, and at my work, if a drink ticket goes past 3 minutes, oh, there's fucking hell to be paid, man. If it's past 3 minutes, it's not a good thing. And there'll be people that's like, yeah, you're sitting at 6 minutes here, dude. You were supposed to grab them 2 waters. Why are 2 waters taking 6 minutes? Like, get your shit together and get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, man. And I tell you what, we're kind of struggling. All restaurants are struggling right now. The whole restaurant industry, the whole customer service and retail everywhere is struggling right now because I tell you what, your room's hot and this is about to just get me more pissed off and even sweatier. Fucking all these
you
lazy.
Want me to put the fan on you, dude?
We forgot to even turn it off before we started this.
All right, well, do you want me to turn it off?
No, just leave it. I'm already getting fumed up about this. But all these lazy fucks that have sit at home for the last fucking year, and I know that we've already bitched about this, and you've gone off a little bit about this too. But it's my turn because
but I was gonna say I want everybody to see this shit because this is the shit that I have to hear outside of this podcast. But he tries to act like I'm the devil's fucking advocate.
No, I always play devil's advocate.
So
You're always the bad guy.
Yeah. Whatever.
Boy. This is the shit that just pisses me off. All these lazy fucking scumbags that have been sitting at home. Yeah, I see you over there.
That fan's pretty loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fucking turn it off then. You can hear me still ranting and raving about this shit because it pisses me off. All these fucking scumbags that have sat at home for the last goddamn year and they're just like, oh, the government's going to give me free money to sit on my fucking sack. And now here it comes. It's coming around full fucking circle to where like, okay, the government's not handing out free fucking money anymore. And all these lazy shits, I can already see it happening because people have come into my work to like get a job because they know, oh, the unemployment's running out. I guess I got to get a job now. And fucking, I can't even count on 2 hands how many people have been hired there for like anywhere between 1 to 3 days and fucking quit because they came in and they went, oh, sorry, I just haven't had a job for the last year and a half and I just don't think I can hack it, or I don't want to work yet, or I'm not comfortable, or any of the above, A, B, C, D, E above, all of the above. Fucking fuck this shit because I'm so tired of these people coming in and working for 2 days and being like, oh, this is too hard. I haven't worked in the last year and a half. I guess I'll just go home and keep collecting my free money. Shit doesn't stay that way, motherfucker. That's cut off in September. We're fucking done with that. I hope all these goddamn bleeding heart bitches Don't just come in and say, oh, we'll extend it for another year so you lazy sacks can fucking sit around and just collect some goddamn money, because this fucking economy isn't going to go back to the way it was or get any fucking better if all you lazy shits sit at fucking home and just spend all your fucking money online at Amazon because you don't want to go out and do anything. Oh, dude, I'm starting to get riled up on this shit. I'm just getting started. This is how tired I am of all these fucking lazy goddamn people. And you know me, I'm one of those ones that's like, hey man, more power to you. If you don't want to work hard, like, don't work hard. But there comes a point in time where it's like, okay, shit or get off the fucking pot. Like, do something with your life. You can't sit at home and be a slack ass piece of shit forever. All right, don't live with your fucking parents until you're goddamn. Yes.
Okay. I love the rant. We'll have to work on like some of the insults though, because you start choking up halfway through. All right, we'll get you ready on that next time. But there's a difference though, because like you said, I'm so tired of like people not wanting to work and everything.
Yes.
But if you have people like you who are telling them, oh, we don't really care, do whatever you want to do, you don't have to work if you don't want to, then they're like, oh, okay, well, that person said I didn't have to work, so I don't have to work. And then you guys get mad at them, and you're like, oh, why aren't these motherfuckers working? It's like, because you have people that say it's okay not to work and still get what they want.
Well, here's what pisses me off is like, yes, there is me out there that's like, hey, if you don't want to work that hard, like, don't work that hard, but still work for what you got. And okay, if you want to get like a fucking greeter job at Walmart, go get a greeter job at Walmart. I know that's not hard. You sit there with the ticket counter thing nowadays. Oh, we've had 657 people walk in the store and 457 walk out. We're up 200 right now. We got to be watching our capacity. Like, that's the if that's the extent of your job and that's what you're happy doing, by all means, go fucking do it. But fucking do it is the thing. Actually do something. Get off your sack every single goddamn day. Like, could you imagine just waking up every day and being like, what am I going to do today? Because I got nothing to fucking do. Oh, look at all this free money that's just being thrown my way. I don't have it. Like, I guess I'll just go blow it on stupid shit because I still live with my parents or live in this fucking apartment that the government's paying for because, you know, I'm too goddamn poor and they're just giving me free fucking money or giving me free housing and all this shit. And then they just blow it on what, like beer and cigarettes and useless shit that's just going to go down the goddamn drain. Like, yeah, sure, we all have our own vice, whatever. Spend whatever money you want on that. But like, don't spend the money on that and put yourself in a position to where it's like, I guess I got no money now. Someone throw some free money my way. Like, okay, if you're on unemployment, great. If you've paid into it and you've had a job for X amount of time, like, that's the way that I looked at it for me. I fucking had a job for 10 years from when I was 16 to 26. The pandemic hit. Bam. I was paying into unemployment for all that time. I was then on unemployment for 6-8 months, whatever. But you know what? Cool. I paid into it for the last 10 years. I deserve to fucking be on unemployment. All these lazy cunt bags that are just sitting there and like, oh God, I'm fucking haven't had a job and I'm 25 years old. I've never had a job. Oh, this pandemic hit and now they're just going to start throwing free money my way. I really got to fly under the radar there. No, oh my God, fuck you. That's all I want to say to those people.
Me.
Not you, just those people. Just fuck you. Just fuck off. Just, oh man.
Take a breather.
Do something.
10 big breaths.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker, man.
Dude, well, yeah, who the fuck wears pants and 2 pairs of shirts when it's fucking 82 degrees and we got the fucking sun rays just beating on us?
Dude, that's normal for me, okay?
Just slapping us around like it's a fucking Friday night.
I've been driving around in an AC car. It's been 68 degrees in my car. This shit doesn't matter. When I sit in this fucking goddamn bedroom that's hotter than hot can
I gotta
get,
sleep in this shit.
Why? What's your problem?
Huh?
Why?
I don't think they did the insulation right or some shit.
Oh my God.
It's like, dude, it's significantly hot.
I think the heat is just fueling my rampage here too, because like it's just pissing me off, man.
It doesn't help that I have the hairiest legs known to mankind. I did that Ancestry.com thing.
Yeah.
So I gotta wait like 6 more
You're
weeks.
trying to veer me off this rant and rave, aren't you?
No, we can get back to it if you want, but we've already talked about people not having jobs. I feel like
I haven't.
I feel like the heat just got to you there, and you had to like let loose all of your like inner demons have just been sitting with you the last week and a half.
I don't know. I guess just like since I've had people sitting at the bar again, everybody that's come in and talked to me has, because the fucking people that are scared of corona, they're not going to come in and sit at the bar top and have you serve them. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't want to get too close to anyone. So
I don't know, dude. My aunt and uncle were giving me hugs today, and they know I'm not vaccinated.
Well, yeah, there's a difference between giving a family member a hug and being like, hey, I'll go out to this bar where I don't know who anyone is and sit shoulder to shoulder with someone.
That, dude, I still do it. I want my beer.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is that the fucking people that are scared of corona aren't going to be the people that go out and sit at the fucking bar top.
I can pick them out. It's the ones wearing fucking masks outside. I saw dudes wearing a mask outside today. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, those guys are not going to come up at the bar and talk to me. They're going to be the ones that go and sit in the booth at the table by themselves, secluded in the corner. But this is what irritates me, I guess. That's funny. Is the folks that come up and sit at the bar are like, yeah, great. Sure. I love having it open. I love the interaction. Love talking to people. Like I said earlier, love to fucking hand you your beer. But it's just painful because every person that's been willing to come in and sit at the bar has been cut from the same cloth as, look at all these fucking libtards and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I guess I'm tired of hearing that aspect of it. I know this last rant that I just had sounded very right-leaning of me, but I'm tired of hearing all the conservative folks come in and say, look at all these fucking libtards scared of the coronavirus and blah, 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 and fucking, yeah, sure, I'm vaccinated, wank, wank, if I don't have to wear a mask. And I'm just like,
yesterday at the football game, fucking, my buddy and I watched Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
And he was saying, like Indianapolis, they were at first had a certain percentage of capacity for like the football game and stuff, and then he was like, I don't know why Indy's like the only people, like, hey, fellow Indianapolis, like, or whatever they call each other, like, he was like, just slapping his arm like
Jesus.
So Cody and I were walking around the ballpark last night, and they were like, oh, if you're vaccinated, you could come stand in this area, and we were just like, because you don't have to ask for the fucking cards.
Oh, no shit.
Well, I think they want you to show the cards, but like, bro, that's why the fuck would I have to show you shit? I don't have to believe you, you know?
Well, but like, if counterfeit money is a thing, someone just went on their computer and went
and did a vaccination
took someone's card and looked it up,
clipped it. They were like clink clink, like 2 different doses on like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks apart.
Oh yeah.
And then fucking sign their name, sign some fake ass doctor's name, because we all know you doctors got the worst goddamn signatures I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Because everywhere is like, oh, the vaccine's free. People have made more money. People have made more money off counterfeit vaccine cards than I'm sure money has been made off the vaccine.
Right here, Safeway, it says free vaccine. Bro, I wouldn't get a goddamn fucking regular shot at this Safeway.
I never got the
fucking
flu shot.
Walmart or any of that shit.
No, thank you.
I did, let alone the vaccine that's supposed to end a world pandemic. I always got to put my quotes up when I say pandemic because,
the plandemic.
Yeah,
I like saying that one. I think it's funny. On that same vein, I remember when I used to work at the warehouse, and a couple years ago, they were doing the seasonal flu shots back in the day, and I was like, I have never gotten the flu shot. I was just kind of like, oh, interesting. They're doing flu shots at the warehouse. That's kind of cool. I mean, we've got a fuckload of people that work here. Might as well do it. And then I realized it was just our HR lady giving shots. They just brought in a bunch of syringes and needles and were like, here you go. Whoever wants them, take them. And she was just kind of like, okay. And so fucking people that wanted to get the flu shot, she would just be like, oh, hey, you want to get the shot? Just like literally sitting in the break room with one of our tables sitting there with like just all the flu vaccines and just, hey, you want to get a shot? No, I'm good. Okay. Hey, you want to get a shot? Yeah, sure. I'll come get it. All right. Come over here. Put your name on this. Cool. Sit down. Let me grab one of these. Take the tip off. Just the fucking HR lady's just doing it. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Bro.
What the motherfuck?
Dude, it's fucking actually, it's kind of sad. It's like there's people that think that shit's like okay. They're like, I don't see a problem with it. I'm like, dude, it's literally a fucking 75-year-old lady who probably owns 15 cats. Fucking can't feed them all, so they kind of ragtag the shit out of the house, all fucking rabid.
Well, this was
she's
a nice
single
lady.
as fuck. Like the fucking house is like falling apart and shit. You go, it looked like that one lady's from the fucking Harry Potter movie. It's all fucking pink with like portraits of her cats everywhere. Like
fucking, I can't remember.
That's
her
the kind of
name.
fucking HR lady that's poking. Like, dude, like what are we fucking playing darts? What?
Thankfully, the HR lady at my place was like not that. Basically, she was a nicer lady, but still, it was just kind of like, you're not a trained professional with these needles. I don't that, and it's like obviously she didn't have any type of thought to like, oh, I'll just fuck these people up and reuse these needles. But if someone fucked up in the head was sitting there, they could just be like, got you with that needle. Next person, got you with the same needle. Just like, oh, sorry, I missed, and then pick up one that has vaccine in it. Here we go. Like,
picking random. I'll take the strawberry flavored one.
well, no, I guess the way I was looking at it is like, if someone was fucked up and wanted to fuck with people, just like take one of the syringes they already used so it's empty and like prick someone with it and be like, oh, sorry, I missed in the wrong spot, and then take a new one that's actually good and be like, here you go. You know, so they would poke someone
wow,
with
you
the
would
needle.
really have to fucking hate someone to do that, huh?
People are fucking lunatics, dude. I literally watched a video online earlier today of a girl that was tied up by her own family. One of these countries.
What the fuck are you watching?
Listen, one of these countries from over on the eastern side of the world, and she's 19 years old. Her own family tied up because she came to visit them, and they were pissed because she left the family that they like had forced her to get married into just to come visit. She wasn't even like, I'm getting divorced and leaving this family. It was just kind of like a, hey, I'm just coming to say hi and visit my family, like my family that raised me. Just wanted to come see you guys. And they were pissed that she left her marriage family, that they fucking tied her up and were smacking her with sticks. All right.
Oh, was there a crowd out like too? There was like a small crowd.
Little crowd.
I might have seen that.
People are fucked up.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that side of the world's fucked up. You come
You
over
don't
here.
gotta say.
Hey, you come over here. The worst thing you get is some people who
No.
probably shouldn't be owning guns, and they
Nope.
fucking go on a rampage, shoot people.
Nope. People are people. I don't care what fucking corner of the world you're from.
I'm telling you.
Lunatics are fucking lunatics.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm not saying that there's no lunatics here. I'm just saying, why the fuck do you think everybody's flocking over to the western side of the fucking world and not to the other side?
All
You
I'm
want to
saying.
live in China or America?
All I'm
You
saying.
want to live in China or America?
All I'm saying.
Answer the goddamn question, bro, because you know you'd rather fucking live in America because you know it's fucked up over in China. Would you rather live in India or Canada?
This is all I'm gonna
Thank
say.
you. The fucking silence speaks for
This
itself.
is all I'm gonna say. It's legal to own full auto weapons in Iraq, so
Yeah, it's legal to own them here, too.
no, it's not. I'm saying like you can go to the fucking store and say, hey, I want to buy that full auto AK. Here you go. Give me money.
Dude,
you can't fucking do that here.
Dude, motherfuckers born with AKs in that country.
That's what I'm saying, man. So I might be
So
going over
you
there.
just proved my fucking point that it's way dangerous over there than it is over here. We have some sort of fucking like, I don't
Hey,
know.
I can own a full auto Glock in Iraq. That's all I'm saying. Grab me that Glock 18, hit the giggle switch.
Okay, you might be one of them fucking loonies.
I might be. I don't know.
You're like
man.
Frank Clark, who's got a mini Uzi in his fucking backseat of his
Who the
car. for
fuck
no
is
reason.
that?
Defensive end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, dude.
He played for Seattle, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
Dude, he had 2 counts of fucking them finding a mini Uzi in his car.
No
It's literally just chilling in the back of his fucking seat.
Well, you can have a not full auto Uzi. I mean, I don't know.
Why does a football player have a fucking Uzi just sitting in the back of his seat in the
Why
car?
does anybody own a gun? They're fun to shoot.
Dude,
That and you got to protect yourself.
bro, if you had... What the fuck are you protecting yourself from if you need a goddamn Uzi?
Other lunatics that might have a fucking Uzi.
Holy fuck, dude. Nobody needs a fucking Uzi. You already know that's probably some gang-tied shit or
here's the
drug
thing.
shit he's a part of.
I know, no one needs to have an Uzi. I know nobody needs to have an Uzi. But if fucking Jim Bob over there has an Uzi and he's praying it all over, of course I'm going to want one too to try to stop Jim Bob over there from praying.
That's fair, but I don't fucking see anybody spraying Frank Clark with a fucking Uzi, okay?
I mean,
I don't see it.
I didn't anticipate anyone capping Nipsey Hussle. I'm sure fucking
I don't know,
goddamn
dude. Some of those rappers,
Biggie Smalls probably wasn't expecting getting capped right away. Tupac, I mean,
just because they're icons doesn't mean they weren't involved in some shit that
I'm just saying,
them
like,
wanting to be capped.
Frank Clark. He could have been involved in some shit too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just because everybody likes Frank Clark doesn't mean that he's not involved in some shit. But the reason he has a Uzi is probably because he's involved in some shit. So why do we have an NFL player still in the league?
I'm just laughing
with an Uzi just sitting in the back, like, blah, like if he just gets mad one day.
I'm waiting for the headline. Russell Wilson gets pulled over with fully automatic, like Taliban AK in his
fucking AK-40 gun M16 or something.
You see Russell Wilson, he's like walking out in cuffs like this. He's like,
Sierra's got a fucking rocket launcher like in the back of the Escalade.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Feds find child sex dungeon in Russell Wilson's fucking...
No, dude, he loves Jesus too much. But then again, so do priests. So.
That's what he wants you to think. I'm just saying, man, you never know. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's why I said, then again, so do priests.
I love Russell Wilson. He's the Seahawks quarterback. He's my man. I mean, for now, he's my man, but he led us to a Super Bowl. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that he, like, beat children or something.
Don't fucking listen to this chump. Russell Wilson does not beat children.
No, he doesn't beat kids.
He loves his kids. Jesus.
I hope so.
Well, why wouldn't he love his kids? I know your ass would be...
Why does your parent not love you? Why does your mom not love you?
Bro, we could ask her after this episode, and she'd probably give you a straight up, like, because I had to fucking deal with his ass for, like, 37 hours of labor. I didn't want to hold him. Fuck him. I don't know, dude. I could probably tell you a bunch of shit. But you know damn well Russell loves his kids. He's got the money to love them.
Ouch.
Yeah,
ouch.
The fucking... Well,
Mom,
dude,
don't listen to this podcast.
No, dude, my mom fucking... I love my mom not because she don't make enough money. It's because, like... But if you're Russell Wilson... Oh, hey, let's throw a fucking kingdom party for my 2-year-old. It's like, bro, your 2-year-old probably only knows how to poop and slobber right now still and, like, walk and shit.
Fair.
Why do you have a castle in the fucking backyard with a horse, like carousel, real horses, you know? My mom
funny?
just got a cake and she was like, I got you a couple presents. You better like them. If not, you ain't getting jack shit till next year. And I was like, I like them.
I like them.
I like them.
Mom, this is a Barbie. Do you like it? Fuck yeah, I do.
I'm going to have to now.
Yeah. Funny you say that. 2 things about kids. One, I think it's so funny that... Because I have a 2-year-old nephew or niece that I just saw earlier, and you can give her anything. You can give her a fucking ice cube, and she's ecstatic. She'll keep herself entertained. You can give her a fucking plastic fork, and she'll sit there and play with it. And it's like, it's so funny because you can give a 2-year-old kid that, or you could do, as you said, throw a fucking kingdom party with a carousel and all this other shit, and... It doesn't really matter because your kid's going to be happy either way. It's like they don't understand, like they don't have this kind of perspective of like, oh man, my parents are throwing this big party for me. This is awesome. Like they don't get that. I just think it's funny. And the other thing I was going to say about kids, John Jordan had his kid this weekend.
Yeah, dude, I was going to go, but...
Yeah, I was going to.
I couldn't... Oh, you didn't go?
No. I ended up not going.
Oh.
It was hot as fucking balls out.
Dude, it was like, wasn't it like 120 something over there in Ellensburg?
Over in Ellensburg, I think it hit like 115 or 113 or something.
Yeah, dude.
It was like 110
dude,
here.
When we were back in college, that was fucking dumb.
I
had to come home to the west side during the summertime just to fucking be cooler for like 15 degrees.
Dude, that was brutal because I stayed over there during that summer.
For the radio show.
Yeah, for the radio and just so I could keep my job at the time. And
yeah.
Fuck, it's crazy because that's Western Washington, we kind of fluctuate in between like it'll get fucking cold. It gets down to like 20, 25 degrees, but then it'll get up generally around the 80s or something. We sit around in that like 60 degree range in there. Whereas Ellensburg over there, fuck, dude, we were walking to school. I remember looking at my phone walking to school and it said -3 degrees out. And the wind chill was like -17. And then on the flip side in the summer, it getting up to like 113 degrees. Like there's a fucking 120 degree window of fucking weather that we've got here. We're used to this nice little in between 60 degrees. No, this is fucking 120 degrees of you're freezing your balls off in the winter and you're sweating your balls off in the summer. Like,
dude, I was wearing shorts in the wintertime. Remember that? I go to the newsroom in shorts and shit.
Yeah, you're a fucking lunatic though, dude. You're from that Norway shit.
Bro,
that's like,
but then the summertime I'd be rolling in like,
you'd be like,
I look like fucking Garrett in his little wheelchair when he had that, or his little scooter when he fucked his knee up.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was like, it's brutal, man.
After you got in that car accident, I mean, thank God you're okay, but when you hurt your back in that car accident.
Dude, fuck you, man.
And Garrett was in that little fucking scooter wheelchair. I was being seen with you guys. I'm like, am I with the Make-A-Wish Foundation kids? Like, am I fucking their, like, counselor right here? Is like, am I their chaperone? Am I wheeling them around the fucking university here? Like, okay, Garrett, we got to go to your next class. Oh, Austin, don't go that way. Watch your cane. You might hit that pothole. Like, shit, dude. Come on.
That first month was brutal,
fucking
man.
Garrett wheeling himself around.
I had the fucking tennis ball. Like, I was bent over like I just gotten railed for like 2.5 hours.
2.5 days.
Fucking all sandpaper, no lube action.
Dude, fucking the looks that people were giving you while you were walking around the radio station with a cane like an old fucking man. They're all like, dude, you're 23, 24 years old.
And I was like fit too, dude. I was hitting the gym hard with my roommate at that time and like.
That was so fucking funny.
And then I fucked up my back. Yeah, now it's like a 1/2 inch lower than my left side.
That's brutal.
So now I got this tiny little limp every time I walk, and I just feel like when people are walking behind me, they're like, this guy's walking like a fucking newborn giraffe.
Jeez.
And I'm just like I'll go to the gym and I'll be like,
gotta stick up your ass, boy.
Yeah, dude. They'll be like, why are you bent over? I'm like, dude, because I can't, like, for me, my back, I can't stand up for so long and keep my back straight. Like, it could be like 3 hours, 4 hours at most. And then, like, I have to lay down or I have to sit down.
That's brutal, man.
Yeah. Like,
that sucks. You don't do squats or anything at the gym, do you?
Nah, dude, I can't. I can't do it. My back is, like, really fucked.
You should try. You should start with the bar. Just not even do any weights.
Dude, I'm, like, terrified. Because if I fuck my back up even more, dude,
Well, that's why I'm saying start light. Like, maybe not even start with the bar. Literally just like 5-pound weights in your hand.
Do the 1970s like.
It sounds goofy, but I mean, just put some 5-pound weights in your hand, get in squat form, and do that. Just like body weight squats is fucking will help.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just start building up that back muscle there and that core muscles.
I think I'll do it in the winter time.
Yeah.
Be a lot colder outside. Sure, my back doesn't.
Probably a little better for your muscles and shit. Yeah.
Dude,
I can see that.
I'm not a big cold shower guy. I've taken cold showers now because of the heat, but like, dude, I'll get in, but ooh, like
that's chilly.
Yeah, like.
No, thank you.
One thing that I did kind of want to touch on. I didn't do too much research on it, but
this will be good.
But I saw you mention something about it earlier on your Snapchat story.
Oh yeah.
I heard something on the radio about this too. What's the deal with the U.S. athlete that turned her back to the flag, but then everyone's like flipping her shit because she's super like?
Okay,
explain this to me.
Okay, name's Gwen Berry. She's like a hammer thrower for track and field. I'm
just gonna look her up while you're giving this.
Okay, I think the hammer thrower for like track and field. She pretty much just turned her back on the flag when the national anthem was going. Okay. And then said like how pretty much America's like super racist, you know.
Okay.
It's everybody against her, whatever, same story. And dude, we live in this like cancel culture world now where everybody like fucking scrolls through people's Twitter and like Facebook from like 4 or 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And they found all these tweets from her from a while back where she was like making fun of Asians and like white people.
Yeah.
And and like saying.
That's basically what I'm getting here while I'm looking about. Like, I'm listening to you. I'm just
That's about it. I don't know, just a bunch of.
Gwen Berry joked about rape, mocked Mexicans and Asians in old tweets 6 hours ago.
Yeah, like what? I mean, some of the tweets were like, "Oh, Mexicans just don't care about people," or something, and then it was like, "Chinese people are always trying to set trends." Shaking my head. And
this little white boy being bad as hell, I would smack his ass, then stomp him. Shaking my head. Hashtag white people kids. Hella disrespectful, she said in 2011.
Bro, that is 10 years ago. Somebody fucking went through her profile and was like, I'm going to find something to fucking ruin this person because of one decision she made. That is the world we live in, and it's all because of fucking social media.
Mexicans just don't care about people, she said in 2012.
Okay, was that 9 years ago? Like, dude, these...
No,
but that's not... Like, these people are literally just going back as far as they can to, like... ruin her because she just didn't want to like look at the flag for 2.5 minutes.
Okay, I'm on both sides about this because we all have to be. It's disrespectful, obviously, to look away from the flag. Everybody, it's the same as like Kaepernick kneeling for the flag. I get it. If you want to support that. I'm not going to be pissed about it or anything. I'm not going to stop watching football because you wanted to kneel for the flag. There's literally a guy at my work that I serve that's like that. He's like, I asked him last year about football. I haven't watched that since fucking Kaepernick was taking knees and disrespecting the country. Almost exactly what he said. It was pre-Ronas, and I was asking him about it, and I asked him his favorite football team. He's like, I don't watch the NFL anymore. And I was like, well, that's interesting. Why not? Like, anymore. You don't hear that usually. Like, I don't watch NFL anymore. And I was like, okay, well, why don't you watch it? And he was basically like, ever since the players and Kaepernick started to be disrespectful and kneel during the flag, and they just took it to a whole nother level and blah, blah, blah. And he just started going off. He was like, I just stopped watching the NFL as a whole. I was like, all right.
Oh, that's fine. More football for me, dog.
Right?
I'm watching. You want to fucking kneel, sit, I don't know, like, do whatever.
Turn away from the flag. Turn away
from it. Do whatever. I'm not doing that shit. Personally, I don't agree with it, but that doesn't, like, my say and opinion doesn't make it right for people to not do what I don't agree with. And so, dude, I disagree. I was probably that dude right when that first happened, too. I was like, oh, fuck that guy, like, disrespecting the flag. But, like, a couple years go by, it's like, dude, okay, like, you just kind of got to open your head and, like, think a little outside the box. And
dude, when Kaepernick fucking kneeled for the flag,
that was like a fucking riot.
I laughed so goddamn hard. Well, I didn't even, like, laugh. I just kind of was like, oh, he's kneeling for the flag. He must be standing up for something that he supports, whatever. And then shit started coming out about it, and I was just kind of like... These guys are making fucking mountains out of molehills here. This should not have gotten this far.
Hey, what really got people going was when he wore the fucking pig socks for the cops.
Oh my God, I didn't see that.
Dude, he had little socks on that had pig faces with cop hats on them.
Jesus Christ, that's hilarious.
Oh, dude, that was like fucking, that was the melt over. I mean, just people.
I did not know.
And then like
about
Nike
that.
was like, yeah, we're going to make him like a face of us. Oh, dude, it was a fucking battle.
Oh, it was brutal.
It literally started off with just him kneeing and a bunch of fucking Chads and Karens getting mad on Facebook about disrespecting the flag. And then it just fucking went into like, all right, well, let's see who could do the more fucked up shit from either side.
Well, this Gwen Berry situation, this seems like a perfect example of both sides of this coin, is because, like, not a lot of times do you see the situations where it's like someone got famous and then they did something controversial, and then because of, usually it's like they do something controversial and then they're not prominent anymore.
Yeah.
Or they become famous and then something comes up from their past, like tweets or something, and then they're not prominent. It's not usual that someone becomes big, does something, and something comes up from their past both at the same time. So I'm just interested because, like, that's her. This is where I was saying I'm like on both sides of it, because like I'm totally in support of, like, yeah, sure, whatever. If you don't want to stand for the flag, or if you want to face away from it, don't put your hand over your heart, whatever. I don't fucking give a shit. Do what you want to do. You're supporting your cause. But I also don't think it's fair to out someone because of something they said, like you said, 10 fucking years ago.
Bro,
Like that's like the Kevin Hart situation is a perfect example. He had those homophobic tweets from like
dude, when he
2009.
apologized, I wanted to fucking smack the shit out of him. I'm like, dude, it was this. I was watching remember Joe Rogan's.
Well, I think Kevin Hart did it
thing.
the right way because he basically came out and was like,
Dude, he didn't fucking host the Oscars because of it or whatever it was. The fucking Grammys.
that
or
wasn't
such shit.
That was their choice though. That was their choice because this is the way he came out though. I don't think he could have done it any better because he basically came out and was like, "Hey, yes, I said those things fucking 8-9 years ago. I'm a different person now. Things can change. I can change in 9 years. I condemn those
in like year.
Yeah, he's like, I
years.
condemn those tweets, but I'm not going to take away the fact that, like, yeah, I said that at one point. Like, there's nothing I can do or change about that. That's the past. The past is the past. Like, sorry.
I was watching Joe Rogan's Netflix special from like 2018, and he was talking about like how when he calls stuff gay, he's like, "Oh, that's gay," or something.
Yeah.
Like people get really upset about it.
Oh yeah.
And his response was like, he's like, "That's fine, and I respect people for their like concern or whatever." He's like, and I just asked him, "What do you want me to call gay shit?" and then everybody like started laughing, and I was just like, "Well, I mean, he's right. Like, if something is considered gay, what do you want? Like, you know,
Gay. I mean, like, gay is in like something with negative connotation.
like, dude,
or
if
gay?
you got a dude who's wearing like a Speedo."
Oh, okay.
You
I see what you
know,
mean. Like,
like-
oh, that's pretty gay. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's something a gay dude would do.
Right? Like, what? I mean, what else do?
Okay, I see where you're going with
But
this
that,
now.
yeah, don't want to fucking get in that because I don't want people getting all riled up and pitchforks outside.
No, I
the
guess
fucking
he's
place.
got a point when it does come down to something like two dudes kissing. Then, like, what do you?
Yeah, what do
that's-
you-
or two
like, oh,
ladies kissing or something. Like,
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
gay. Okay, what else do you want me to call
It's
it?
like it's like when people like two straight people do, they're like, "Oh, that's straight," and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
well, you don't see fucking straight people getting like offended. They're like, "Oh, fuck, what'd you call me? Did you call me straight?" Huh?
You know what's funny is growing up because like we lived in a interesting era where like obviously it was like you can be openly gay since we were kids, but
it was still
it was still kind of taboo,
yeah,
and only until like now that we've gotten older that it's totally legal. You can do it. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't fucking matter.
it's like it's normal.
Yeah, but you know, fuck, where was I going with that? I had something. It was kind of funny. I just think it's funny that it's like, I don't know. It's so how taboo everything got with that is like you see two guys kissing or whatnot, and it's like, yeah, that's gay. What else do you want me to fucking call it? Like that's where I was fucking going with it. Is I always thought it was funny that when we were growing up, people would be like, well, you don't want to see two gay guys kissing in public. No, I don't want to see two gay guys kissing in public. You know what I also don't want to see two people see in public? A straight guy and a girl just fucking macking out on a park bench. Like, I don't want to see two straight people making out in public.
Still the same awkwardness. It still applies to
like if I
straight
walk
people
by
as
two
well.
gay guys making out, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? There's two gay guys making out. If I walk by a straight guy and a straight girl making out, I'm like, oh, what the
Like,
fuck? Why are those
damn.
Why is that guy and girl making out over
Take
there?
it
Like,
to the room.
fucking go somewhere secluded.
dude.
Shit, I don't want to see this. Like, what are you doing with your hands? Fuck.
Dude.
So I don't know. I think it's just interesting how that works. Is like,
It just goes back to like the cancel culture where like if you say shit, you know,
Yeah.
from so many years ago, like it changes, you know, shit that dude, I guarantee you the shit that I've said now, like being a little cockhead that I've been
oh yeah,
for the last couple of years, 5-7 years from now, I'll probably be like, damn, I'll rewatch these videos. I'll be like, who the fuck is that douche?
this
Like,
fucking.
I hate
whack
this guy, you know, and then my
Right.
kids will be like, yeah, cancel this motherfucker. Like,
Cancel you.
cancel
Fuck
dad.
you, Dad.
Cancel dad. Dad sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, dude. But I mean, just people change, man. Fucking get over yourselves, you fucking keyboard troll fuckers. Like,
Here's what we need to realize: one, people change, and two, the past is the past, and you can't do anything about it. Simple as that. Like,
yeah, but you know how many fucking motivation videos and memes people have? Can't change the past. Gotta keep taking steps forward. And it's like, well, you do the same shit still, and we're 7 years down the road. You fuck stick.
well, yeah, that's true. But I guess I just mean like,
Like with the new year roll around, new year, new me.
if
Shut
someone
the fuck up.
if someone improves themselves as a person and changes for the better as a person, you can't ostracize them for what they did in the past. Like it's not, you can hold them accountable. Like you can, it's like the saying, I'll forgive you, but I won't forget about it. Like you can forgive them for what they did, but I mean, always just keep in the back of your mind, like, yeah, that's what they did before.
I think what upsets some of these people that literally go back 10 years and try and find these posts is they do it because they don't want to hear this person who's popular and has a platform and can reach like thousands or millions, whatever it is, like be a hypocrite and like bash people who've done it and then they've done the same shit like in their life before. It's just, you know, give or take. It happened 10 years ago, so you kind of got to like be like, oh, that's people change. But if you are going to fucking spat your shit out and like say America's racist and shit, you better be the same person that didn't say some racist shit back then, no matter what skin color you are.
That's the thing that we need to realize is, yes, people can change. But if someone said scummy things 10 years ago and they're still saying scummy things now, that person obviously didn't change. Yeah. And we just need to find the, like...
She kind of just kept it, like, in closed doors better. She kind of held it in for 10 years and never said shit. Now she's big and she's like, oh, I'm going to make a fucking stand for me and my followers or whoever the fuck is making her, like...
Supporting
her, like, getting her to do that. And then she's like, oh, but I said some racist shit back then. So you're like, yeah, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to follow that person.
I don't know.
Fuck it, man. World's crazy.
World's crazy. You're crazy. I'm crazy.
We got a fucking 99-year-old as our president. Motherfucker can't even put the goddamn shape. Remember that puzzle that we used to do as kids?
He's 3 years older than Trump.
Yo, bro, I don't give a fuck. That dude's a lunatic too. The fucking the box. You know the box with the shapes, and we were like, hey, got to put a triangle in a triangle. Okay, got to put a circle in the square box. Yeah, that mother Biden's over here sitting in the fucking Oval Office. He's like, it's not going in, guys. And Kamala's like, oh, fuck. Come on, Joe. God damn it.
He's sitting in the Oval Office, and he's
like, help his ass.
And he's going, where are the corners to this room? Why are there no corners? What the fuck?
Hey, where's my buddy Barack? Like, yeah, you're president now, Joe. You're not VP. Oh, fuck. When the fuck did that happen?
Where's Barack? Isn't he supposed to be running shit around here?
Yeah. Why the fuck have I been doing everything? I thought I was just a VP. Like, now we're a little farther than that now. Somehow your ass got back in office. Trump's over here like, I'm coming back, my fellow people, and you have to follow me to the end of America, whether you fucking like it or not. And then fucking everybody's like, yeah, Dad, let's get our trucks and our fucking rifles and fuck up the Capitol.
Just so everyone knows, disclaimer, I personally in no way support or don't support Trump or Biden. I don't want to be any part of any of this shit.
Well, bro, I'm hating on both sides.
I know. I just think it's funny.
It's the America we live in now. Everybody just bitches about shit.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know. Let's do this again next week. What do you think?
Figure out. Fucking AC's in here. Dude, it's been sitting at the same place for 4 days, and it's literally 45 minutes from my house. I'm like, can I go pick it up? They're like, oh no.
I don't know.
Okay, well, you going to bring it? Yeah. Today? No, next week. Well, what the fuck are you doing,
dude?
What are you? Yeah, dude. So I might have to go run up there and grab that bitch.
Either way, we'll fucking
do it next week. We'll have some more shit to bitch about. And
maybe I won't get so riled up and fucking get so
no, dude, that was great. I love my shirt off. I love you getting riled up because then it makes me look a little better.
It makes you look better, but it makes me look like a fucking blabbering idiot because I don't like. I get so worked up, I don't even know what to say, and I'm just like, and then they just fucking this.
Yeah, no, that's
sucks.
why I said we'll work on your insults.
Okay, Dad.
We'll work on it.
Thanks, Pops.
It's like a 5-lesson like exam.
All right, we're gonna go to the store. All right, now go insult that person. Okay.
Hey, you fat bitch.
No.
Okay, we're getting the basics out of the way. There we go.
No, let's.
Well, we'll do it again next week. Thank you guys for listening. Hit the like and subscribe. If not, we don't really give a fuck because we have jobs like normal motherfuckers, and we don't rely on YouTube. So have a good one.